Here is my nightly thought, and that's that when you are striving for greatness, not everyone is going to understand you, and that's okay. See, I consider myself to be someone who has a lot of ambitions and extreme goals, and I have a lot of extreme places that I want to go. I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I don't want to have to go to college to achieve a life that I want. I don't want to have to slave away for somebody else's dreams for the rest of my life. I want to be able to be self-sufficient. I want to be able to make my own money, support my own family, be completely time and location free and money free. I don't want to have to rely on anyone else. I want to be able to support myself and my family. Now, to achieve these goals, I have to have extreme aspirations. I've been posting on YouTube for a few months now, and I remember when I got my first dislike. I have it right in front of me here. It was like 2 months ago. I got my first dislike, and I didn't really know why. And I remember getting that first dislike, and I was like, dude, what is up with this? And I was obsessing over it for days, because my dislike percentage was 100%. Like I got 100% of my videos got liked, and that was my first dislike I had ever gotten. And I was like, dude, like, what did I say? The video was titled, "You Have Nothing to Lose." I was genuinely telling my audience, you have nothing to lose. You can go after and achieve whatever you want. And I was like, well, what did I say in that video that wasn't true? I mean, do they want to believe that they can't achieve it and they got mad that I said that they could do anything they wanted? But the reality is that when you want such an extreme life, you have to adopt almost an extreme way of thinking. And what I struggle to realize is that not everyone is going to immediately understand that extreme way of thinking. I even struggled to understand this when I would get into arguments with my family, even as of recently, over working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. And I'm like, well, I'd rather go out and try and keep trying. They'll tell me, oh, you don't need to go to the gym tonight, even though you're tired. But I'd say, no, I need to. And they'd be like, no, you don't. And then we'd get in arguments, heated arguments, where I'd get genuinely upset. I'd be like, what don't you understand? It's like the more you put in, the more you get out. But the thing that you need to understand is that not everybody is meant for the same path as you. And if you are on the path of obsession and you have great aspirations, be just genuinely grateful that you are a part of the 0.01% of people that can keep those aspirations beyond the age of 18. Because most people can't hold on to those aspirations, and most people give up on their dreams, and they don't hold on to what they want, mostly in fear and in submission to what everyone else tells them. But the reality is that you can hold on to these dreams and you can achieve what you want. But the thing that you have to be prepared for is that not everyone is going to understand you. As a matter of fact, the farther in you go, most people won't understand you. I still have a 97% ratio of people who like my videos versus dislike them, because it's almost like an echo chamber. Like, it's an algorithm, so only the people that are going to really agree with my videos are likely seeing them. Whereas if it was put on anyone's page, like if my videos were put on every single person in the world's page, the reality is that probably about like 40% of people would see what I'm saying and they'd be like, no, like, dude, you're full of yourself. But the thing is that you have to have a little bit of an ego. Don't be prideful. Don't mistake the two. You're not better than anyone else, because the reality is that anybody could achieve this, but it's you that is going to have the belief that you can, that is going to set you apart from everybody else. And when you're faced with people who don't like you, don't get upset. Don't get angry. Defend yourself boldly, without anger. Remember, boldly, with no anger. Don't give them the anger. It just feeds them, because the reality is with a lot of these people is that they just want to argue. They want to feel superior, and when they see somebody like me so confident in what I'm saying, they want to disagree and they want to feel superior. So they'll try to argue, and if I were to come back and be like, no, you're wrong, like, I'm right, it's just going to make them more mad, it's going to make me more mad, and it's going to give them exactly what they want. But the reality is that you can step up and be the bigger person and not get angry or heated at what they're saying, because the reality is that we're all people and we all have the same opportunity. And it's up to you to take advantage of that opportunity and to genuinely be a kind, gracious, loving person in doing so. Always strive for that. Like, no matter who's against you, no matter what happens, genuinely always strive for that greatness. It will take you farther than you can really imagine. Be meek and humble in your actions. And no matter who disagrees with you, don't let them bog you down. Don't let them kill your dreams. Your dreams are there for a reason. You know, God implanted these dreams in your head for a very specific reason. And you may not know what that reason is yet. Maybe you have an idea, maybe not. But the reality is that those dreams are there for a reason. And people are going to try and kill those dreams. They're going to try and knock you down. You cannot let them. If you let them kill your dreams, you might as well already be dead. So no matter who hates you, no matter who tells you to quit, you must always stay strong and stay strong in your beliefs. Stay strong in your beliefs and everything that you want. And that is when you will be able to actually achieve it. That is when you'll be confident in yourself. That's when the words that you say will start having meaning behind them, because your actions suddenly reflect them. Really vigorously chase what you want, regardless of what people say of you. Because who you were yesterday doesn't matter. Yesterday doesn't exist anymore. The only thing that exists is now. And you get to choose exactly who you want to be now, in this moment. So choose the right path and choose to be the bigger person. You won't regret it. Yeah, that's it.